Good morning, Rajeshwari from SDN National College, Department of French. Today I am going to say about myself in French first. Bonjour la fille, je m'appelle Rajeshwari, responsible du département de français, SDN National College, de cadre de la travail shift 1. Aujourd'hui, je suis ici pour concept, quelques concepts. Today we will see about few topics in grammar. The first topic will be le passé composé. So what is this le passé compose? It is a past tense. So the French has several different past tenses and most important one is passé compose, which is French equivalent to the English past tense. So what do we mean by past tense in French? That is passé composé. How do we explain in English for passé composé? We can say it as the action which gets completed or gets terminated in past. Okay, it can be about a few minutes or few times or few hours. So in past the action which gets terminated or completed. So it talks about specific actions that were completed in the past. In spoken language, the passé composé always used instead of passé simple. So passé simple you can see in most of the novels, okay, in French novels, in literatures we can come across the passé simple. Passé composé we can see in all the texts, okay. We form the passé composé with the formula subject pronoun, okay, plus auxiliary verb avoir and être in present tense, plus participle passé of the verb. So we will go each one. What is the subject pronoun? Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, ils, elles. Now the second concept is auxiliary verb, avoir or être. So these are the auxiliary verb. When to use, where to use, we will see now. So how we come across avoir and être? We are using in the present tense form. Okay, je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. Okay, like the same wise avoir also. So when we use the être or avoir, when we come across Dr. Mrs. Van der Tram. Dr. Mrs. Van der Tram, we have 16 verbs, wherein these 16 verbs, if we come across in the verb of participle passé, we will be using the être conjugation according to the subject pronoun. But if we are out of the 16 verbs, if we come across, like for example, it can be irregular or regular verb, we will be using only the avoir conjugations. So wherein we have the difference of avoir or être based on the Dr. Mrs. Van der Tram for être. Out of the Dr. Mrs. Van der Tram verbs, for example, D stands for devenir, R stands for revenir, like this we go for 16 verbs. Out of these 16 verbs, we will be using the avoir. Then coming for the participle passé. What is this participle passé? This participle passé, while negative, the passé composé exercises the ne pas are to be wrapped around the auxiliary verb avoir, être conjugated in the present tense, not the past participle of the verb. The verb that the take être as its auxiliary verb are agreed to the gender and number according to the subject pronoun to its participle passé form. Okay. Now coming to the next term, it is for the participle passé. What is this participle? Third component. So what third participle purpose? We have irregular and regular verb. This irregular verb, we have so many lot of things we have given in the list. Okay, for regular verb we follow a stem. What is that stem? For ER we use E accent, grave, and IR we use I, and RE we use U. Okay, removing the ending we will replace with this kind of alphabets. Okay, so in this way you can use the past participle endings for regular verb. For irregular verb we have to follow this participle passé list. For avoir, EU, boire, BU, connaître, CONNU, croire, CRU, devoir, DU, the list goes on. Accrete, ECRIT. être, était, faire, fait, l'air, lou. So like this we have lots of participle passé. The verb that takes être as auxiliary verb will has occurred to the past participle of the given verb based on to the subject pronoun. We will see in a few examples. Il n'est pas encore mangé. He hasn't eaten yet. Il est allé dans son bureau. She went to her office. Nous nous sommes levés très tard. We woke up early in the morning. Next concept we are going to see is le futur proche. What is this futur? The near future. Okay, anything which is going to happen. This going term plays a alley. This going will be replaced with the alley present tense form. We will go to the thing. Le futur proche means the near future tense in English. Le futur proche is a verb construction that is used to express something that is going to happen soon, an upcoming event that will occur in near future. It can be a minute, it can be a few hours, okay, which is going to happen very shortly. Okay, it corresponds to the English structure going to plus infinitive. Infinitive is infinitive verb and emphasizes that there is already an verb. So now coming to the formula, we are going to see subject pronoun plus aller, that is we will say in English term, aller in French, verb plus infinitive form. Okay, subject pronoun we all know as je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. Okay. And coming to the aller verb, second component, it will be in the present tense form, we have to conjugate it. For example, je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, like that. Infinitive form is nothing but the verb, the full verb will be using it as infinitive form. Okay. To conjugate the futur proche, we use the present tense of the verb aller as an auxiliary verb followed by the infinitive of the main verb. While negating, a small note on it, while negating the futur proche sentence, the ne and pa are to be wrapped around the aller verb and not the main verb. Always only the first verb is to be conjugated and negated and conjugated. So as I told you, this is the subject pronoun and the next one is the aller conjugation. Je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. With this we are going to give the given sentence, we will be using the verb, we have to write the full infinitive verb. Parler, if they given, we have to write parle. If they given the parle, you have to write parler. If they given manger means manger. Like that we have to write. Now coming to the comparison, the futur proche versus the futur simple. For the immediate future, expresses an intention to carry out the action in the future. For keyword will be dans, you sama, il année prochain. Mostly used in the spoken French. Futur proche. Okay. Futur simple is to express event in the most distant future. Okay, it is not going to happen shortly. It will be a distanced, a time based. Expresses supposition or the prediction about the future. Keyword dans une minute, dans un jour, ce soir. Mostly used in the written French. We will see some examples. Je vais voir Lou. I am going to see Luke. Il va arriver. He is going to arrive. Nous n'allons pas manger. We are not going to eat. Merci.